Alright, what is up, everybody? Keith Jameson, Go Big Gator Guy 231 across the DFS industry. It's Wednesday. 2 more Champions League games. These are boring to me. I don't know. I don't enjoy it. But let's go over it. Come on, like, subscribe, and comment on the video. This is going to be really quick. We're going to go for under 5 minutes because I went way over yesterday. But it was a good slate, so no complaints there. Alright, let's start with Milan and Napoli because this is the game that makes me not like the slate. Just boring when you get in-league games that you can see all the time. Milan, Napoli, good matchup, but whatever. I feel like we've seen it. We obviously have seen it before. It is in Milan. Let me just start out with the Milan side. I don't like Milan for DFS. The floors all suck. You know, is it Tonali? Is it Benacer? Taking sets, you never really know. Does Theo Hernandez come over and jump on some? Does it actually matter if they do because they only generate a few corners a game? Milan absolutely destroyed Napoli last game 4-0, mostly on the counter press, or the counter attack. I don't know why I said counter press, but Leao scored 2, Diaz on the right wing scored 1, assisted 1. They had no possession, so I think if you're gonna do Milan, any Milan exposure, it is for the goals. It's not for the floors. You know, we can go to Madrid and Chelsea for floors. So Leao, header goal, Giroud, Theo Hernandez, even though it's a little bit of a floor play, he obviously has goal upside as well. Yeah, that's Milan. I think my favorite play from Milan is Magic Mike in goal. He just feels a little bit cheap for being at home, for being one of the best goalkeepers in the world. I do like that. For the Napoli side, set pieces should be mostly Zielinski. Kvar, I just decided I'm going to start calling him that versus his whole name, which I'll butcher. Always in play. His floor really depends if he's on sets or not. Normally when it's Zielinski's on, he doesn't take. And then Rui. Those are the 3 solid floors. Victor Osimhen, obviously one of the best strikers in the world. You can go there for goals. Doesn't probably make sense to play Victor if you're playing Magic Mike. Both fullbacks are in play. I already mentioned Rui. Di Lorenzo always gets forward. It's pretty good. Lozano on the right wing will be low owned. So if you want to go for a GPP, Napoli goal, he will be by far the lowest owned. All right, let's go to Madrid and Chelsea. I want to start out with Chelsea just because I think their set pieces went from being somewhat easy to figure out to really complicated for last weekend. Ben Chilwell was taking everything, and then last weekend he didn't start, and then Reece James took everything and had 17 crosses. They're both really cheap. They're a big dog, plus 400 away. But with them being 50, I think it's 53 and 5100, I almost think you play both. Madrid isn't a dominant possession team, so we could see those fullbacks get forward a ton. So I don't know. It's really hard for me to just pick one with the uncertainty. So I'm almost inclined to pick both, and I just think that their floors can get you there. Let's see. Nobody else in Chelsea. I want nothing to do with anything else in Chelsea outside of low-owned GPP. But if I'm gonna do anything with Chelsea, then I'm also playing Kepa and Cole, which I don't really want to do. But I think Madrid takes the game. I think Madrid kind of throttles them. It's like a 2-0, 3-0 type of game, or a 3-1. I just want nothing to do with Chelsea. I think they're kind of just a complete and utter mess. You don't lose the Wolves on the weekend. I don't know. Just no to Chelsea. Let's talk about Madrid. Vinny Jr. will be the chalk at forward. Question is, do you play Benz with him or do you not? It'll be really interesting to see what they do at right wing. It's been Carlos' style to play Valverde there, and that inverted wing type of thing where he drops back and he's very defensive. So it's 4-4-2 defensively, 4-3-3 in possession, but he's not a normal right winger. We'll see what he does if he puts Asensio there. Does he put Rodrigo? Really just will tell us a lot how aggressive he's being. But the 2 best plays are Junior and Benzema. Cruz is a cash play. Cruz is just always he's cheap enough that you're just going to play him in cash, I think, because as long as Asensio's not there, he'll have pretty much a set monopoly. But I think in GPP, if we think that he's going to catch some decent ownership, he'd be a decent fade just because with outside of goal or assists, it's not a huge upside play. It's a floor play versus an upside play. So, yeah, that's kind of how I treat it. Courtois, I think, is very solid in goal. Probably will be the most popular goalie. And then, your fullbacks don't really get forward a ton for Madrid. So it just depends on who plays and their price tags if you want to play them. All right, I think I'll do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy the content, again, like, subscribe, and comment. Really do appreciate it. Good luck today. See you.